What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Brady Botner.
What's up?
We decided to showcase what we consider to be two of the best decks from Unified Minds in this YouTube video. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out Tricky Jim Live on Twitch. We stream live every single weekday, and are going to be streaming Unified Minds decks all the way from here until set release. I've got Pikarom on my side of the table with Dawn Wings, which I think is really dope in this deck to reset your Raichu, reset your Zapdos, help get you turn 1 full blitz, a whole bunch of stuff. What you got there, Brady?
I have Blacephalon GX with Persian and Naganadel and all that stuff. Got a Mew in here.
The Flames deck. Now, we were bantering before this match that, Brady needed to find space for the Mew. There's not a lot of space left in that deck to fit cards like Mew in, so Brady decided to just hack out a supporter. Why not, Brady? Just take the supporters out of the deck. Unreal. All right, well, we're going to see if Brady's wager here pays off, if he can still draw consistently, even with only 7 ladies in that deck.
That's cool.
The 4 Lillies and the 3... Oh, no, there's more ladies because of the Welders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got +2. You're at 9 ladies. Yeah, that's fine. Tails. I will go first.
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, what a hand. Busted deck. Support of his hand.
I did have the Mew in my hand, but the last card was a supporter, so I'm feeling bad.
I'm just saying, yeah, Brady, you really flirting with fire over here. All right, so I'll draw my card. And we've got Acro Bike first. I will discard the Lillie, take a Pokémon. We have got electromagnetic radar to get rid of those. And we're going to go get Zeraora. And I believe we could get Zapdos. You started Meowth. What are the odds that you actually retreat that thing? I think pretty minimal. So we'll get Zeraora and Pikarom, and then we are going to use Pokémon Communication to trade that Pikachu and Zekrom away for Zapdos. I have another Lightning in my hand, so I'll just attach that. I guess I could wait and see if I get, like, you know, what I really like is to put that energy on, like, the Dawn Wings instead. And then, like, I mean, then you're cruising, but it's cool. Yeah, we'll just attach that there, and then we're going to Cynthia, shuffle up, and draw 6 cards. And see what we can find here. The Dawn Wings would be sweet. It's one of the other reasons I love that card. Help get that Koko Prism out of the active position. Yeah. He is one of the worst starters in the deck, but there is that little sigh of relief that you get when you realize that at least it's not prized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and I will pass it on to you, Brady.
Okay.
Busted deck over there. There's the Mew. So Brady's showing me that he's not going to be going for any sort of tag bolt plays for win. Brady and I have actually played this matchup quite a bit.
I'm going to reset stamp.
Reset stamp?
Yeah.
But I had the Volkner for the turn 2 attack. I was ready to go. Pretty good start there. Now, the thing about the Mew in these decks is that even though it's still obviously very good in many decks to stop Tag Bolt GX from just wreaking havoc on a board position, without Rescue Stretcher in format, there are not a lot of ways to get that Mew back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. Draw for turn, and let's see what we got going on over here. Believe that I'm just going to retreat my Koko and use Energy Switch. Like, we know that that's happening for sure. And then I can Radar, and I will Radar and get rid of probably Tag. Well, that's pretty good. Get rid of Custom Catcher and Electropower. Sure. I'm going to ditch those cards. See what we got in the decks. Dawn Wings in here. If Dawn Wings is in here, I'm feeling it. Dawn Wings is not MIA. It's fine. We'll get Pikarom, and we'll also get probably Raichu. Raichu having 260 hit points is like super good. Forcing Brady to and actually I like completely lied. But yeah, that's fine. We'll play it where it lays. Because then I've got the Pokécom. We're gonna Pokécom that Raichu right back into the deck. And we're gonna go get the Dedenne. Because I need that to draw some cards this time. So that's really good. But yeah, we could force Brady to knock out the Zapdos, which is great. And then even if he uses Burst GX, he still will have to knock out 2 tag team Pokemon, which is like my goal. We have this. We can Dance of the Ancients. Accelerate here and here. Unfortunate. This is actually one of the reasons I don't love Tag Switch, because like I don't want to switch for my Pikarom and my Zeraora. We'd want to do it the other way around. Haven't attached return yet, so we'll attach here to the Pikarom and then Dedenne change, discard her hand, and draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also have Lillie. I'll play the Lysandre Labs down just to kind of disrupt your drawing. And then how many cards in your hand? 7. Interesting. Okay. I think I am just going to Energy Spinner and fail it. Don't really need that. I'm just trying to Lillie for potentially more cards here.
Sure.
Got an acro bike in my hand too. We'll just play that. Discard lightning energy and Lillie for 3. 2, 3. That's cool. And I'll just Thunderous Assault for knockout.
Sure.
Take my prize. So really, put Brady on spot here. Now, I do have, let's see, 1 custom catcher down. We do have to be careful about that because the custom catchers are going to be important for me targeting down that Mew to try and win the game that way.
I'm going to Welder onto the Blacephalon.
Yeah, who needs Cynthia when you got Welder, right?
Exactly. Put down Ditto. Get Ultra Space and
Sure.
use it. Get a Naganadel.
And then what's funny is that Ultra Space can actually go get me my Donlings.
Yes, it can.
Which is awesome. Love it. And what are you setting up here?
Just get another Poipole.
Sounds good. Now, are you thinking that you're going to be knocking out the Zapdos this turn, or are you going to use Burst GX, you think, and try to build towards a bigger knockout?
I think I'm going to knock it out.
Cool. Sounds good. You got the energy on the Mew, energy on the active. You haven't attached return yet,
Right.
So you will be able to take that knockout pretty easily. Now, with my board state, I have to ask myself, like, all right, are we going to, full blitz for knockout, or are we going to attempt to full blitz for not a knockout, and then pull the old? I mean, I guess there's no point in full blitzing for not a knockout with the Mew, so we have to.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's see, I'm gonna Mind Blown, and I'll get rid of those.
Sure. All right, so the Mew there, really strong. Only have to get rid of 2 energy. Got Zapdos. All right, we'll promote Pikarom and see what is what from here. You've got 5 prizes left. I've got my Dawn Wings here. I could go and get myself potentially a Raichu and then try to paralyze you. That seems suboptimal. Unfortunately, I've got another copy of Custom Catcher in my hand, which is going to make kind of streaming these. How many cards in your hand? Just 5?
5, yeah.
It's going to make this kind of tough. So I feel like I have to more or less go in and take this knockout, or just like go for the Custom Catcher knockout on the Mew. So we'll attach the lightning energy there, and then that is one of the most frustrating parts about this deck, is that we're just constantly burning. We got to burn so much resources here. We'll electromagnetic radar, getting rid of those.
Yeah.
See if we have 2 Custom Catchers even left in the deck. We do not. So yeah, no Volkner in that hand. So there's just no real way to string this together. We just got to swing and hope. That is it. So we will go get probably Raichu off of the radar, as well as a Dedenne, and see what we got from there. I guess if I am taking this knockout, I could potentially get myself like some custom catchers to then full blitz or something like that. You know, it's possible, but we'll see. All right. I did not need to get that Dedenne out of my deck. I already got one in my hand. So I'm just going to keep that bad boy right in the deck. All right. Sure. Very good. And then, let's see, 5 cards in hand, Brady?
Yes.
I'm going to stamp you, dude. Yeah, there we go. And then electromagnetic radar or electropower, and then day change. Draw 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoo. And we are just going to full blitz for knockout. So we'll take that knockout, accelerate 3 energy. I guess knowing that hand, I didn't need to take these. I didn't need to play that Dedenne. I could have potentially just taken the knockout without discarding the hand. I could have saved the custom catcher. So that's like kind of a a thought as to what I could have done, and then hope to maybe draw the custom catcher off of the prizes there to maybe take out the Mew the following turn. That way I also save my reset stamp just in case you do get this knockout, which I expect you to. So I think, like, upon closer consideration, I probably should have just saved that hand for this upcoming turn. But this is where we at now. I've gone and done it now, so. Cynthia. See, so do you have enough energy in play to do it right now? No, right?
I will once I charge up.
You could charge up and you'll have the 5. Okay. Cool. And then you're going to have, what, 3 prizes left to take?
2.
2 prizes left to take?
Yep.
Yikes. That's fine. It's fine. You're going to have to, you know, hopefully hit no other B strings here. That's like our major hope in consideration. I'm going to go down to 1 prize remaining.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Any B strings there, dog? Oh, we're about to get Persian GX.
Yeah.
No, dude. Come on, man. Oh, that is a crucial bummer. And then I am out of my custom catchers as well. So I think we just kind of dropped the ball on that one. Had to wait a turn for my reset stamp. But it's all good. We'll see what we can come up with this next turn, and hope that Brady maybe can't hit 260 damage. But I'm thinking that with this other Poipole down, Persian GX in play that I cannot disrupt, there's just a lot of things that are going to be playing in his favor right now. I also don't have another non-GX to promote, so that's something else that I'm like considering throwing into the deck, is just a second Zapdos, because using Lightning Ride GX to throw the Zapdos active is really good.
To get those.
Get 2 B strings.
Yep.
Now there is a Tapu Fini that some people are talking about. Dude, throw the Tapu Fini in the deck. I don't really want to tech that hard for Blacephalon, especially if we're playing a tabletop game. But you could play Tapu Fini in the deck. I mean, if you play the Tapu Fini, then you're just cruising, right?
Sure.
I mean, that seems kind of busted. The Tapu Fini just 1-hit KOs Blacephalon, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, for a colorless?
Yeah, for a colorless, or if there's an Ultra Beast in play, it does 100 damage for a colorless.
That's actually busted with your own Dawnwings.
It might be your opponent's.
Oh, is it your opponent's?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, use translated. I'm looking it up now, so you can go ahead and finish up your turn.
I'll charge up. Right, and I'm gonna Mind Blown.
Oh, it costs 2 water and a colorless. How are you supposed to?
The text is if your opponent has an Ultra Beast in play, this attack can be used for colorless.
How are you supposed to power that thing up?
With one attachment.
It's 2 colorless and a...
If your opponent has an Ultra Beast in play, this attack can be used for colorless.
Oh, got it. I did classic Andrew not really reading. All right, Brady, I can't really stop what the rock is cooking over here, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and look at all that energy on that board. That's insane.
Yeah.
You already got the energy you need to take the final knockout here.
Right. This
This is disgusting. So that's pretty good. All right, I could take the knockout on here. I'll have 1 prize remaining, and then you're just gonna just blow me up. So you got this one, Brady. All right, let's go to game 2, and I'll go first. But that Tapu Fini seems pretty good. You know, I mean, you could play it. Unfortunate your opponent has to have the Ultra Beast in play, though. I wish I could, trigger it myself with my own Ultra Beast.
That would be pretty good. Yeah.
That would be awesome, right? But yes, that would be, I'd have to imagine, very tough for a Blacephalon deck to handle.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. But the match is way more fun if we, if we don't have the Fini.
Right.
Put the Fini in, though, I mean, that's just like a one-up card. I could see it for a tournament like Worlds, like, sure, just to kind of get that assurance against a Blacephalon deck. Such a close matchup, right? And to get to give yourself that little advantage for just 1 card slot does feel pretty decent. And you can even play it against, other decks that just play Ultra Beasts. I mean, lots of decks have Ultra Beasts in them.
Right.
And since we got people in the chat saying, it looks like Brady did just fine with that Mew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Mew really helping him out. We'll see how it goes in a best of 3, bro. We'll see how it goes. Yo, what's up, Ryan VH? Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, we'll download a picture of the Tapu Fini and show it off here on the card scan so that you guys can see what we're talking about as far as that Tapu Fini goes. It's definitely a cool card. Worth considering in a deck that you are, worried about Blacephalon with, for sure. Question in the chat asking about the Absol that makes your opponent have +1 retreat. I don't really think that the Absol is like super good in this format.
No, I don't think Jirachi is good enough right now because it's not searchable.
Right. Without the Jirachi being searchable, like we had some people earlier saying, you have to play it as like a 4 in your Malamar deck if you want it to be really good, and that's just because it's not searchable, so it's really tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sounds good. I have got just a crazy opening hand. Okay. Totally fine. And 1 mulligan so far. Let's see my deck. There we go. And now we can see everything. Great. These are the clear blue Dragon Shields. I wouldn't recommend them for tournament play because, if there are any sort of differences on the backs of your cards, that is going to be a marked card, but they are real slick looking for tabletop fun and for casual play. Definitely some nice sleeves. I love the way they look, and they feel nice too. All right, let's get going with game 2. Thank you so much, guys, for the subs, the support. Appreciate it. Ryan VH with that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you to everybody who's remembered their Twitch Prime subs. Awesome stuff. And let me get a relevant card that's not Tapu Fini up on the screen, and we'll get this game going. Game 2. Now, in our testing, the games were all super close.
Yeah.
But it ended up coming down to, to be honest, I ended up using, we'll take my mulligan and then draw for turn. I ended up using the Mewtwo and Mew that I used to play in here, and I would, paralyze you and then energy switch up and then tag bolt for game. So I think, maybe the Mew might be the deciding factor to kind of flip this matchup in a different direction. And sure enough, bro,
here it is.
Brady ain't got no chill with that Mew, dude. Unreal. So I think here that's... Oh, this hand is just very odd. I think I am just going to put the Zeraora down, attach my energy here, and pass to you, bud.
Okay.
That's it. No leaks, chap. That's my hand, bro. It's an interesting hand, to say the least.
My hand...
How's that hand looking, Brady?
Be better if this is a Cynthia, probably.
Bro, you were telling me I don't need the supporter. We'll play the Mew instead. It's gonna be busted. Who needs a fourth Cynthia? I think this guy needs a fourth Cynthia.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Right about right now. But I think that Jirachi will definitely... Jirachi will come back. I mean, like, it's still good. It'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a powerful card. It's one of the most powerful cards printed in recent memory. But it's just situationally not very good right now. So don't feel bad. You know, I own 8 Jirachi, you know, between myself and Natalie. You know, don't feel bad for investing into that card. That card is still busted.
Pass it on over to you, my guy.
All right, I will draw for turn. We've got double custom catcher on the Mew. Oh, for sure. Later. Later, dude. And then we are going to... yeah, Pokemon Communication away that Dedenne. And get ourselves, hopefully, Zapdos. There he is. Sicko mode. And then we are going to... Oh, that's highly unfortunate. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see. I guess then I'm going to shuffle out custom catcher for 1 and go from there. Because I do have electromagnetic radar, so we are going to be... Oh, let me ultra space too. Yeah, we're going to ultra space. Is that dude in here? Come on. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, Dawn Wing's in here, joining the party. And then we're going to custom catcher for 1, hopefully find ourselves a lightning energy to discard. That would be kind of lit. Oh, no, I've already got it. Yeah, here we go, Andrew. Don't be bad. We're going to retreat. I'm going to tag switch. Insane. And then we're going to custom catcher for 2. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. And then we're going to play neither of those cards. Yeah, we're just going to radar them. We're going to radar them both away. And off the radar, I'm going to get Dedenne and probably a Pikarom. No, Pikarom not in the equation. Raichu, the choo-choo train. Thanks so much, Blizzy Memes, for the 100 bits. Just want to say thanks for being a good dude in this community. Brady, chasing things, chasing rings. Oh, like Tom.
Yes.
Who's Tom?
Tom Brady.
Tom
I
Brady.
assume that's the...
Oh, I got it. See, sports guys. Yeah. Thank you so much, Blizzy Memes, for those 100 bits. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to...
Yeah,
Nah,
tag
bro.
switch is from tag teams, not to tag teams. So you can tag switch to Zapdos.
Yeah, I could tag switch off of... You have to take it from the tag team. Yeah. I'm actually not going to get that choo-choo, bro. We just get in the Dedenne.
That's cool.
And then I'm going to Dedenne change for 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 sticks. And the reason there is because I want to get lightning in the discard pile, and I want to use my Tapu Koko Prism Star. So let's acro bike. I haven't played a supporter yet for turn, I don't believe. So, well, 2 Lillies. That's an easy decision. Gonna counter your thing there. Attach a lightning energy, probably somewhere to like a Pikarom, and then we are going to custom catcher for 1, and then Lillie for 4 because I haven't played a supporter yet, right? No. I just Dedenne change 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Now we can, I guess, just wait till next turn if I want to. Yeah, we'll wait till next turn to do that. So I'll just Thunder Assault for knock out that Mew, and now we are free to move about the area. Yes, thank goodness.
I'm going to pass it on over to you.
Oh, yeah, Brady. Hate to see it.
It's cool.
All right, we've got a lightning energy. That, or I guess I could just... Oh, yeah, it's about full blitz o'clock. Let's go.
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to attach here, retreat, and then energy switch. up to our Pikarom.
Yep.
And probably just full blitz back to somebody else, I guess. Yeah, I don't have a lot else going on, so we're just going to full blitz.
Sure.
Except yeah, I'm just putting it all in the active.
All right.
You ain't got it.
I'll draw for turn.
There are probably 5 B strings in that hand, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, chat, you hate to see it. You got energy in that hand, too?
I just top deck.
Unreal. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? Sometimes you get insanely punished. It's okay. I'm still feeling confident, bro.
I'm gonna Welder.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and Welder, holy smokes. Oh my gosh.
Cards name?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Reset stamp.
What a sack!
Plus for 2.
What a sack! I didn't really want to put the energy on to anyone else. I knew I should have gone in with Zapdos. This was a horrible play. I should have just done the rinse, wash, repeat with Zapdos. Yep, for sure. I got way too greedy. Oh, chat.
I'm mind blown for knockout.
Don't be me, chat. Don't ever be me. Just go in with the Zapdos there 10 times out of 10. Okay, that is actually horrible. I have like half my deck's energy in the discard pile right now. The only solace here is that I have not popped my Tapu Koko Prism Star yet. So we can promote literally anybody since I have Dawn Wings here to get dude back into the active. And we get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 from my top deck. Oh, baby. Okay, we need some sauce right now. So let's radar away. I guess I have a Dedenne in the deck. Yeah. Let's radar away both my supporters. Don't you just love that? Yeah, we're going to radar away both the supporters.
Sure.
And go get Dedenne and probably a Pikarom. It's fine. If we could just knock this dude out this turn, we're going to be cruising.
Yep.
Gonna be A-okay. So we'll see how that goes. I do need to data change into some sauce. So we're gonna put the Pikarom down. Dance of the olden fellas. Put those right there. And then I'm gonna attach an energy to my Pikarom. Electropower. Data change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Oh boy. How many cards in that hand, Brady?
6.
6, huh? Yeah, we're gonna reset stamp.
That's cool.
And then suppose I'm going to energy spinner. Take a look at this deck, see if there's any more energy left. There is. Man, if I had just used my acro bike in my hand, we would have had it. All right. That's so insane. Oh my gosh. So punished, bro. I feel so silly. And then I think I can actually use radar here. I'm going to use electromagnetic radar to thin my deck a little bit more. Bro, so insane. If I had just acro bike there too, I would also have it. Oh my gosh. So insane. Alright, we just need an energy switch. Dawn Wings is definitely the best part about the deck. I mean, he just like allows you to pull things off. No, I wouldn't say the best thing about the deck, but one of them. Acro Bike. Alright, Acro Bike.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You
Oh yeah. We're gonna invasion and retreat into the Zeraora, and then energy switch up.
Sure.
And then full blitz that Blacephalon for knockout. Even with my absurdly horrible play, we're still gonna get there. I haven't played my Thunder Mountain yet, so yeah. Yeah. We're gonna see if we can get there. I think that's
Catch for 3.
seemed fine at the time. And I only gotta take 2 prizes left. So absolute
Catch for 1.
insane here. Losing a 6 energy Pikarom, and yet we were able to whip up a new Pikarom out of thin air and still threaten the, the tag bolt. If that doesn't say anything about how good Pikarom is. We custom catchered his Mew turn 2. We got punished for a greedy Pikarom play, and now we're just going to probably finish the game anyway. Unless you've got something cooked up over there.
I don't think so.
Especially, like, even if you bursting burn, like, this is the insane part about Donlings.
You've played more than 2 custom catchers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just chilling down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But even if you were, like, to bursting burn to try and, like...
just tag bolt a guy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But even if you bursting burn to, like, try and confuse me, the Donwings just gets us out of that confusion.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, that's a super nice thing about the deck as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
It's going to be a game 3 scenario, Brady?
Let's see. Play my hand down, and then custom catcher for 2.
What are you looking for?
I want to find Persian, because then you can't tag bolt for game without, like, bringing someone up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I put Persian on him, these guys both have over 170.
Ah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, yeah. So, like, if you play your whole hand down and get Persian into play. Okay, I see it. That's, it's interesting. Then I don't instantly, you don't instantly lose.
Right.
But your route to victory is still pretty tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Blacephalon.
That down. Custom catcher for 2.
Okay. And game 3?
Gonna pass.
All right, I got the energy
yeah,
for tag bolt. All right, yeah. So we're going to game 3 here. Exciting match so far. That's what I said. Like, this is an exciting match. Pretty much no matter which way you cut it up. There are big knockouts happening every single turn. The tag teams just going down left and right. And both decks have very explosive draw engines. With the Persian GX, you really have a lot of options to get anything that you want, out of the deck. It's just like super, super strong. And I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, that feels so silly. I should have never let that game even get that close. Holy smokes. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go with Pikraom. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh, insane. And we've seen the Donwings has been useful in almost every single game that we've played so far. So
Yeah, sure.
definitely just toss that thing into your Pikarom deck. Don't lose the mirror. Don't, you know what I mean? 2 switch is like much worse because it's like the other version of Pikarom that I was trying out was playing 2 copies of switch, and you might just discard those in your opening hand. You might discard them with the Dedenne. Yep. So. Absolutely no. I had 5, and then I found this. I had the 6th in my hand for the tag bolt for game, so we had it. Just 1 Donwings, not worth running 2. There were formats where I used to run like 2 Russian Keldeo EX, back when the Selgor decks were like really, really popular. Because you need the Keldeo to help break you out of paralysis in the Darkrai decks. So that's kind of where the idea came from, is those old Darkrai, the old Darkrai decks where you would use the Keldeo to get free retreat and free, like, out of status conditions and things like that. Because that, like, Hypnotoxic Laser was in that format too, which kept Pokemon asleep all the time. Keldeo did have Floatstone, but with Darkrai's Dark Cloak ability, it gave it free retreat with the Darkness energy. So that was like kind of the main way it was used in the Dark decks. And yes, JGB, yes I am. Just put a Lightning Energy on that thing. It's not a problem. You play 4 Energy Switch and a Tag Switch in here, so lots of options. You gonna go first, Brady?
Yeah.
All right. I do not have a basic.
Sure.
So you will get a mulligan. It is something I'm a little bit concerned about this list is, we only got 1 non-GX attacker in here right now. Just the Zap. Well,
Koko Prism.
Koko Prism is technically a non-GX attacker. But if we were to run into anything like a Keldeo GX deck, we would be in kind of a bad spot.
Yep.
So I'm not exactly sure what the solution is for that, because Zapdos is just not quite as strong as it used to be.
For sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, let's go. Dude, anytime you start the Dawn Wings, you're like, it's party time. Like, for sure, Party City over here. You're just going to be teeing off. Brady probably feels the same way. He's got his Meowth out there on the bench.
Yes.
Ready to get that Persian for when a dude goes down. Now let's see. We'll put the Persian up. The Persian has been really good for sure in the Blacephalon deck. Now that there's like less gust options, the Persian doesn't really get targeted either.
Right.
Unless, I mean, even if you do, if you happen to get your like double custom catcher play, I mean, you almost always go for the Persian.
For sure.
Because you're like, I need to reset stamp and I need to get rid of that thing all in the same turn.
Oh, Lillie for 5.
Seems good.
2,
Poipole in the active.
5.
Gonna see if I can take an early knockout with Zapdos. The 2 Zapdos would be pretty good, just allowing me to maybe, take 2 non-GX knockouts while then saving my tag team. So that's something that I've been going back and forth between 1 Zapdos or 2 Zapdos.
I'll pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. We've got Thunder Mountain, that, and I am just going to Cynthia. Yep. So shuffle, draw 6. Now if I'm able to get Tapu Koko and I guess I could have attached the energy to the Dawn Wings and just been like, you know what, I'm gonna get Tapu Koko and a Zapdos. We'll see here. I don't know. I have no idea what this hand's gonna look like off of the Cynthia, so we're kind of just attaching to the Pikarom just in case we really don't get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not the case though. So we've got electromagnetic radar away to lightning energy. Love to see that. We will get for sure a Pikarom and a Zeraora. Actually, I already have the Zeraora in my hand, so we'll just get Pikarom and Dedenne. Seems fine. And then we are going to use Pokemon Communication to trade away the Pikarom.
Sure.
And get the party animal himself, Tapu Koko Prism Star. It's the man of the hour. So all we need is an energy switch. And we are going to be using full blitz here turn 1, which would be pretty sick. Get all that energy into play super early. So we've got the Koko, got the Zeraora. Day change. Energy switch, tag switch, anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hate to see it. All right. We ain't got it. Now I can actually static shock, so we might do that. I think I'm going to. I've already attached my energy for turn. Have I played an electropower yet? I have not. That's fine. We are going to Dance of the Ancients. Sure. And I'm going to take 2 lightning energy, put 1 on my Dedenne, 1 on my Dawn Wings. Retreat into my Dedenne GX. And electropower, static shock for knockout.
Sure.
And I feel pretty good about that. I think turn 1, attack. Dedenne GX is up there. Still takes 4 energy to be able to knock out, and honestly doesn't really play into the prize trade in a super relevant way. If he does end up knocking it out, like I'll be pretty surprised. What do you think, Brady? You think he's knocking out this Dedenne this turn?
No, yeah, I cannot. I just Cynthia, so
it ain't.
Cannot, yeah.
Right. So cool. I'm pretty sure that that the Dedenne is going to be safe, and we're going to have some options going forward into our next turn. Ripped Cynthia myself off of the prize there, so that's really good for this hand. I didn't really want to ditch all this other stuff on turn 1.
2, 4, 5, and 6.
Another one of my favorite parts about Pikarom is that we get to play 3 copies of Dedenne GX. It's almost like, how can you possibly draw bad if you get to play 3 Dedenne GX?
Factory.
That's what I was trying to do with the Dark Box deck, like force it to draw well by jamming like 3 Dedenne GX in there.
Cheers, treasure.
Sure.
I'll get the Mew.
Okay. Mew coming down into play. What do you think about, like, do you think it's better to save the Mew until, like, maybe, like, ready a tag bolt?
Well, I just want to get it down because you're at 5 prizes, and this is, like, the only time when you can skip B-string.
Oh, okay.
Right. Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, if you end up, like, tag bolting for game, like, sure. But, like,
right.
I'd rather have B-string than...
That's fair.
Prevent it later.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So we've got that there, and then we could see a Burst GX, potentially.
Yeah. Gonna charge up.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Burst GX.
That sounds good. Discard a prize. Not an energy. All right. Draw for turn. I've got a lot going on here, but none of it is super meaningful without an energy switch. So, how many cards in your hand?
3.
All right, it's not the turn for reset stamp. Sure, let's attach to Pikarom, and then we are going to Cynthia here. Just looking for an energy switch to get that energy off my Dedenne GX. Kind of also need an electropower if I want to take this knockout. What I really want is, double custom catcher on the Mew, full blitz to somebody else. But I guess, or like knock out the Persian. That would be like...
That'd be very good.
That'd be really good, yeah. If I can knock out the Persian, then we're really cooking. So 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, righty then. Man, I hate this tag switch card. This tag switch don't do me any favors. Trainer Chip! What's up? We got Trainer Chip in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Trainer Chip. Alright, now I did not attach to the Dedenne. You don't have a whole lot going on. I mean, you could potentially, well, you got a 3-card hand. You ain't got Welder in that hand with some fire energies. Like, I mean, what do you really do in there? I can't pare down this hand enough to really do anything. And I have to get the Dedenne out of the way because, yeah, we just have to get the Dedenne out of the way because that's just the way that it is. So just a really awkward draw there for me. I don't want to, tag switch my energy off the Pikarom. The energy's got to stay there. So let's just retreat into Pikarom. And then I think, unfortunately, we kind of just have to keep this hand the way it is and just wait till next turn. So go ahead. Okay. Very unfortunate. But we can't, no other real routes. No energy switch. Sometimes it happens.
C factory.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Basically just giving up a turn there to Brady. But it's cool because I got the turn 1 knockout on a card. That kind of helps. But in some ways. What's up? W Mull 720. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub as well. And I believe we got Rukan in the chat as well. What's up, Rukan? Thank you guys for chilling with us on this Friday. We test for Unified Minds, do some worlds testing. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check out the Twitch streams where you can see this live every single weekday. These 2 decks are 2 of the decks we consider to be the best in format.
I'm going to Bursting Burn.
Bursting Burn, all right, so confused, burned, and let's see if I am healed. I am not. So I'll take 20.
Yeah.
And you're just building up. Okay. So let's see what we got here. What do we have here? Interesting. So I got the downlings.
Yeah.
We got that stuff. I've got an energy here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really kind of weird. I don't want to... And if I take the knockout, I put you on B string. That's kind of fine at this point. I could knock out the Persian GX, but I also like taking the energy out of play here on the Blacephalon is really good. So, just a tough call. Got the double custom catcher in my hand, and Lillie is my only draw supporter. And I don't have a knockout on this Blacephalon right now, the way that it is. I think we're probably just knocking out... If we knock out the Mew, you don't get to Persian next turn. You probably then... Yeah, let's just... I haven't used my Zapdos yet either, so we might like draw into it. Alright, we're going to double custom catcher the Mew.
Sure.
And then... We are going to... How many cards in hand? 4. Really hate to reset stamp right now. But, like, it gives me an option to draw a few more cards off of Lillie. I think I kind of have to grip it and hope for the best. We're just going to Lillie for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we do have the Lysandre Labs, which is nice, but I don't really have too much else going on. I'm going to Invasion and Retreat. And then we are going to full blitz the Mew for knockout. Sure. I think. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, not really a lot of other options for me. Just really wish we had drawn into like another tag team Pokemon, because just having to accelerate onto like Zeraora here is not great.
Sure.
Yep.
Right. I'll draw for turn.
Sure.
Okay. I got these.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. This is insane. Yikes. It feels kind of bad. 3 B strings. Trying to, like play around the Persian GX. Punished. Insanely punished. Yeah, that is, I'm thinking that this game is going to go to you, Brady. And it's that easy. It's just, did you have him? Oh, yeah, he's got him. That's it. And I've had, like, a pretty good game so far. I missed one turn. I kind of had, like, one hiccup once. And then he's just got 3 B strings in that hand. This is not really a lot I could do to combat that.
I'm going to Cynthia.
Sure. I think I have a way out of this game. You don't want to rely on it. But I have an out. It's just not the one I want. My out is to, I guess, like, if it's somehow possible, if this has been a Raichu, then I really have an out. Because I could paralyze you and then double custom catcher and tag bolt for game. Mm-hmm. Which is like a pretty, saucy play that's possible. But we just got this absolutely horrible. Let's see. You got Ultra Space too. Oh my gosh, so many energy in play. This is absurd. This is very difficult. I think that, this matchup might not be favorable anymore, which is kind of crazy. The other day,
I'll fail the Ultra Space.
We were testing. It was like a lot of games going very close like this, really coming down to the wire. But Pikraom was kind of edging out Blacephalon. Granted, we weren't playing the Mew at that point, so that was... I think the Mew probably tilts it in Blacephalon's favor. But now, I think that Pikraom probably needs another tech to tilt it back at Pikraom. So this probably would have to be the 50, right?
Yeah.
Which is, you really hate to play that card. It's just like such a pointed tech. It's only good for one matchup,
right?
But sometimes when, the matchup warrants it that much, you just gotta do it.
Okay.
Pretty decent turn there, Brady.
Yeah.
Didn't even need to catwalk.
Oh, I couldn't catwalk.
I know, but you didn't need
right,
to.
yeah.
Right, yeah, didn't even need to catwalk.
Really wanted an attachment here, though, just in case he gets knocked out, which he probably will.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Yeah.
But then you could always catwalk into it.
That's true.
You'd be fine.
I guess, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna Mind Blown.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no, I'm not.
Hold up. Charge up.
I'm gonna charge up.
You haven't even charged up yet?
Correct.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
no,
this
Mind
is
Blown.
actually horrible. It is impossible for me to win this game. I don't think there's enough energy switch in this deck. To me, actually there is, but okay. Never say never, folks, but I'm kind of feeling the whole never vibes right now. Okay. We're going to start off with a reset stamp.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to check my deck with Ultra Space and see what in the world we got going on over here. Okay. I do not have... It's like I got a Lillie and a tag switch. The tag switch is so horrible right now. That is like actively not what I want. And with you only having 2 prizes remaining, I more or less have to ditch all of this stuff in my hand to go for something else. So we need you to not knock out whoever I'm trying to attack with. Basically, it's got to be Raichu. But like that doesn't do it either because you're just going to build up enough energy. Do you have any energy in the discard pile?
No.
So it would have to be like, but you've got 300 damage on board.
Correct.
And Persian GX to ensure that you get more if I take a knockout.
Correct.
So like this is where I would come screaming in with the Finny, you know, and then like we're chilling. So like if the Tapu Finny was in the deck, we're feeling really good. Alright, I'm going to fail that Ultra Space.
Sure.
My Thunder Mountain's in the discard pile too. There is no way that this is buffing out. And also the tag switch does nothing because it's
Because there's no tag teams.
no tag teams. Yeah. Right. So that's just horrible. You'd have to get like Welder. I guess you left 2 energy on the active Blacephalon. Oh, this is just absolutely horrendous. I haven't GX'd yet. I could use Tingly Return GX. That doesn't seem correct. Because then it's just delaying the inevitable, really, which allows you to eventually... Huh. Have I used my Zapdos yet? No. I could use... Okay. There's a play, I guess. If I could somehow attack and knock out the Blacephalon... Have I not used my Zapdos yet? No. If I could somehow knock out the Blacephalon with my Raichu, and then do the, you know, you move into Zapdos. That's my play. All right. So we're going to play the electropower, and we are going to Dedenne change, discard our 4-card hand, and draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to acro bike, and it's just another Volkner. This card is like not helping us at all right now. I need like a lot more than Volkner, for sure. So we're gonna discard Volkner, and then I think also, I think I only have like 1 energy left in deck, so we need to hit like a ton off of this. We're gonna play an electropower, and then I need to hit like a bunch of energy switches, like at least 2. That's rad. All right. So let's Cynthia. Really not hitting the... Not even hitting the Raichu. Like, if I at least hit the Raichu there, then I could slap that lightning down onto it, and we're, like, feeling a little bit better about it.
Uh-huh.
But, like, not hitting the Raichu there is just pretty devastating. We just basically Dedenne changed and then did nothing with our Dedenne change except find a Cynthia. Which is just bad. Volkners didn't do it for us. That's another reason why I kind of like the order pads over the Volkners, just because they're like more explosive and allow for these like big wombo combo turns to actually happen when you need them. All right, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's energy spinner. Take a little look at this deck. Wow. There's a lot in here. None of it's in my hand. Okay. That's interesting. Interesting. All right. I don't think it's possible, but I mean, it's theoretically possible. It's theoretically. You just hate to... No, there ain't no Zapdos in this hand. So I don't even know what I'm doing. It ain't really possible. No. We just, we just grinded it out. The Zapdos is in the prizes. I know. Acro bike. Oh, now we for sure aren't doing it. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine, Brady. I don't even have my tag team out. I can't even get a tag team Pokemon. Alright, we're going to discard that. Counter that.
Sure.
Attached to Dedenne. Custom catcher for 1. There's Radar, but like too little too late. We would have to Tingly return GX.
Okay.
Which is like pretty much admitting defeat at this point.
You play 2 Electropowers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brady is paralyzed, but without Zapdos, we cannot take this knockout. With Zapdos, Brady is just going to be able to build his hand up to get himself into... all right, well, or that. I've already used my GX attack. I think we're down all of our E-powers. Let's electromagnetic radar.
Sure.
Take a look at the deck here. Got Raichu, and Pikarom. Yeah, that's about right. Those 2 energy going into the discard pile. All Brady needs to do is find Welder out of his deck. And he'll be able to do some crazy stuff. So we've got that. And then we are going to Data Change, discard our hand, draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the Wombo combo hand that I needed the other turn. Got Retreat. Double energy switch. So we're going to move, I guess, like, off this Zeraora, who is just garbage. And then Tandem Shock for knockout.
Sure.
Feels bad, man.
I'll use Catwalk.
Yup. Maybe that Welder's prize.
They're both in my hand.
Ah.
I'll get 2 fires. I'll Welder both of them off.
And then that's game.
Yeah.
Game 3. Brady's got it. Mind blown for 300 damage there. Blacephalon GX looking as formidable as ever. What did you think about those games, Brady?
I think the Mew really swayed the matchup a lot.
For sure, it was a lot for me to deal with.
Yeah.
In other games that we had tested on tabletops, Tag Bolt was definitely how the games were finished off.
Right.
I think going forward, in order for Pikarom to have a little bit of a better matchup, we're gonna need another non-GX attacker in here.
Probably.
And probably just the it's probably got to be that Finny, to be honest.
Might be.
I think that probably just tilts the matchup enough to where you're not really worried about it all too much. I think that Blacephalon is definitely a frightening deck to play against. It's probably I would say it's probably a top 3 deck in standard format.
I think so for sure.
Yeah. You can attack with the non-GX, you can attack with Naganadels. The Persian just really, I think, elevates that deck to that next level where it doesn't feel sacky, really, right?
Right, yeah.
Because you guarantee yourself the B strings with the Persian GX. So it's it feels more like against tag team Pokemon, you're just setting up this checkmate board where it's just if you take a knockout, you're just going to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really tough. And then with the Mew, you can prevent your opponents from playing around your B string turns as well, which I think is super good.
Yep.
All right. Now, what do you think about custom catchers in the deck? Because we have not seen, in a lot of our testing, we haven't seen the custom catchers actually come into play. To bring it
in this deck specifically, or just
in that deck.
In this deck,
because we were originally playing Ninetales.
Yeah,
then we cut the Ninetales.
I didn't like the Ninetales because if it gets knocked out or if you have to discard it for any reason, you just can't gust the entire rest of the game, no matter what.
Right.
And then also discarding 2 fires out of your hand is kind of a lot for this deck sometimes. You want to be able to Welder, you want to be able to attach for turn. Like, this deck plays a lot of energy, but you don't always have 2 extra energy in your hand.
For sure. No, I agree. So I think the Ninetales is like a little bit harder to pull off, especially with the Blacephalon deck not playing like fire. You don't play Fire Crystal, so
Right,
it's like
exactly.
you're not really gonna have that easy out to bring the energy back from the discard pile. But definitely, you know, the custom catchers being able to get them with Persian just in case, it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
you could finish a game off. And then if not, they're always draw cards.
Right. Yeah, custom catcher is just a cool card. Being able to draw to 3 is just useful in a lot of situations.
I agree, especially with Reset Stamp, you know, limiting your options, things like that. You could always just find that extra card that you need off of Reset Stamp, so or off of Custom Catcher. Awesome stuff. Well, thank you guys all for the awesome stream today. Brady and I are going to be moving on with our Fridays now. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I will be back on Monday night with Jesse Parker. He has got some spicy next format decks built, so it's going to be, you know, we're not going to be playing just more Pikraom and Blacephalon. Those two, I think, are probably the strongest 2 decks in format. I know Jesse's got Dark Box and like a Leaf Box, he said. Which we'll see how those go. And then thank you all for an amazing stream. Thank you for the viewership. Thank you for the follows. If you haven't followed the channel, we are 10 followers away from 5K followers. Only 10. Wow, Brady. You following the channel, Brady?
I am following.
That's
I'm
what's
also
up.
Subscribed.
That's what's up, Brady. I know.
4 subscribers away from 250.
Dude, 4 subscribers away from 250. That's what's up. Thank you guys all so much for the love. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll be back Monday night with some more Unified Minds tabletop. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day.
See ya.
Anybody worth? I don't know anybody online. Oh, it's Mikey. Wow, what's Mikey? How's he got 200 viewers right now? What are you doing that you got 200?
12-hour birthday stream.
12-hour. Let's raid Mikey. All right, we're gonna raid Prof
Let's
Mikey.
go.
Let's go, chat. --raid Prof Mikey. Apparently it's his birthday stream. So we're gonna kick it on over to him. Hopefully this is that Prof Mikey?
No, he's Prof Mike.
He's Prof Mike. Oh, ignore that. We're gonna cancel that raid. Yeah. We need to be Prof Mike. --raid Prof Mike. Hey. He's about to end?
Well.
Oh, well, you know. 12 hour. He does look like he's at the end of a 12-hour stream.
Yeah,
Dang, man. He really cooking in there. Anyways, we'll go raid Mikey and say happy birthday, all right? Tell him happy birthday. Deuces.